something about your future that you need to know. And I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know your story, but someone from the other side could be your ancestors, maybe an angel, someone who knows you, someone who loves you very much, wanted me to pass on this one message. And the message is this: do not share your dreams with the wrong person. Someone in your life right now who feels like a friend, who talks like a friend, who looks like a friend. Maybe a few people, maybe it's a community, but secretly they don't want you to succeed because your vision is too bold. Your vision is too out there, supernatural. And your dreams may scare other people, or they may trigger someone in a wrong way. Someone's dreams may be very stagnant at the moment. Maybe these people are angry. When they see someone like you, they feel sorry for themselves because they couldn't go for their dreams, and they didn't trust God, they didn't trust the divine guidance. They kind of gave up on themselves. Dog hair in my mouth. So they kind of gave up on themselves. But I feel like when you share your dreams, they're like, wow, this is amazing. Wow, this is incredible. And it feels to you like, wow, finally, I have someone in my life who I can trust, who believes in me, who wants the best. But that's what Spirit wants you to know. That's why you're seeing this video. It's an urgent message. Be very mindful with whom you share your dreams, because some people may not speak against you, but in their minds they may come up with a plan to create you obstacles, to create some kind of problems for you. And that's where Spirit wants you to be very careful. Spirit wants you to just keep your dreams to yourself. Wherever you are right now, keep your dreams to yourself. And if you do want to share your heart's desire, remember that you have invisible helpers as well. And when you have this connection with God, talk to God. Go outside, especially at night when it's really nice and quiet, and you can look at the moon, you can look at the stars, and you connect with intelligence of your ancestors, the wisdom of your ancestors who looked up at the sky, the same planets, the same stars as you. They may not be in the physical world, but their energy is. And when you look up, you connect with eternity. You connect with infinity of space. And that's what your soul is. Your soul is not limited by the body. Your soul will be reminded of your true nature. Your soul will be reminded of extraordinary possibilities that are waiting for you. And God wants you to succeed. But also God wants you to be smart about your dreams. God wants you to follow the path, but trust this vision and trust God over other people. It doesn't mean that the people around you are bad. You are now changing. That's why so many things in your life are changing. But some of the old patterns are still very strong. The influence of other people is very, very strong. It's on a lower frequency. That's when people live through fear, and you still have connections with people who live in fear or who feel jealousy, who don't know what they want, who don't have their own dreams, who don't follow inspiration in spirit. They just want to feel safe. life. They just want to be secure. And they don't trust these higher messages. So when they see someone like you who trusts and see someone who is so eager to change this world, someone who wants to experience transformation, and you want to also bring this transformation into the world, they may get really jealous. They may become so resentful of who you are and what you stand for, what you believe deeply within your heart. So that's where your angels are telling you, zip, okay? The moment you feel like you know, I should not be sharing my dream with this person. And it's not blaming them, it's not being, in this space where you feel tight. It's almost like you take a step back, and in your mind you're saying, okay, this is not between me and other people, this is just between me and God. That's it, that's no one else's dream, this is my dream. So you don't put pressure on other people. And also, when they feel jealous, they are hurting. It's not a pleasant feeling when they live through these negative emotions. Someone just sneezed. Someone literally just sneezed. Thank you. This is a confirmation. They're hurting. There are people around you who are hurting. And they want to live a full life. They just don't know how. They don't know where to go, who to talk to. They don't know how to trust themselves, how to trust their vision, how to trust God. They don't know how to do that. But not you. And I promise you, this video finds you in the time where you are beginning to realize that. You are beginning to see these patterns. You are beginning to see truth in people. You are beginning to see how God is trying to protect you, and how your ancestors are there and they're showing you signs and they're giving you so many messages. They're giving you all these little clues. A video like this shows up. It's for a reason. You cannot make this up. This is for real. And I know that if you want greatness, if you want to follow the path of a chosen one, if you want to see miracles, if you want to go far in your life, you have to make this between you and God. The vision came to you from your higher self, from a higher frequency. You cannot share it with people who dwell on a lower frequency. They're just going to bring it down. And when they bring your vision down, they will bring you down. So you don't aspire for greatness anymore. So they feel safe, they feel protected, right? So remember, this spirit message is something about your future. This is kind of a warning, because it's very easy for you to have someone in your life and you open your heart because you are an amazing person. You are so generous with your words, with your time. You are generous and you are loving. Deep within your heart, you are a loving person. And you also want to help people. This is who you are, and that's who God made you to be. There is a genuine, authentic self within you. It's loving people. But right now, as you're going through this transition, as you are going through these changes, you are moving from one environment to the next. You are no longer attached to the same reality, right? Your reality changes, and people in your reality are also changing. That's why when you tell people about your other realities, they don't understand your language. They don't understand what you're talking about. They don't see anything of this nature. But they also feel a little threatened okay? Because they see you growing, they see you changing, and they may stand in the way of these changes. So trusting the higher path, and this higher path is happening right now. That's why you're seeing this video. I promise this video finds you exactly when you need it, like exactly. This is not a random event. Someone needs to hear this. And also, I want you to know something. Like, look up at the sky tonight, and in every star, see souls of all your ancestors. Those who lived before you, those whose energy helped you to be in this world, whose connection, perseverance, whose generosity, whose spirit continue. And that's why you are here. That's why you continue. So do that today.
Hey, I got a couple of channeled songs for this tarot reading / channeled message. And the first one is, I ain't never been with a baddie. I don't know the words, but whatever this energy is, you cute, okay? You're a baddie. You're a baddie. I'm intimidated. Wait. Okay, and the other channeled song is It Was You All Along by Russ. It was you all along. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. Don't expect me to sing when I'm out of breath trying to channel a message. It never comes out very well. Anyways, hi. Hi, you goddess. Hi, queen. Thanks for letting me be here in your energy. I'm blessed. Okay, let's see what the angels want to come through with this message here. What's going on here? Ooh, okay. Hold on. Oh my gosh, you know what? I think you're popping off right now. I really think you're popping off right now. Like, I feel like literally what's standing out to me in this card is that it's kind of hard to see, but there's this giant orb right here, okay? And it's like reminding me of the internet, okay? That's what it feels like. It feels like the essence of energy of the internet, because, you know, imagine all of us on our phones, right? And we're looking and giving all of our attention to this space. Where's this space? Well, this is representation of that space, right? It's just like this massive floating ball of energy, because all of us are sending all our attention to this energy. But here's what I'm thinking or feeling. I'm feeling that this is you, okay? So you're receiving a lot of this energy. That's why you're a baddie, okay? You're a baddie with a lot of attention on you, because literally each of these beings is also holding an orb. They're holding orbs, literally, and they are making me think of like magnetic screens. Like, that's literally what it looks like. So the message here is either that you're about to be seen by millions plus, or it's that you already have a massive, like, following, okay? Because you're giving off like bad girl Riri energy. Like, people cannot take their eyes away from you right now. And then, okay, so the next card that we have here is the Pathfinder. So what I'm getting with these two together, just to begin, is that you've recently tapped into your path. Like, you've recently tapped into your life purpose. You've recently become the version of you that literally like only sees the path that you're meant to be on. Like, you are the pathfinder, and you're kind of like converting between these different versions of you. Lionesses can be really significant for you. You could also just work with like really present deity energy. Wow, I'm also getting Panthers. Very strong energy. You could have even like experienced or had a past life connected to cheetahs or something. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it isn't for you. Okay, let's see what else the angels here have to say. This is my favorite. This energy is amazing. Whoever you are one of a kind. One of a kind. You're radiating at a really strong potency right now. The entertainer. Okay, there's no way you're not in some kind of like business where people are watching you. Like, people are watching you. People are seeing you. Either that or you're entering into business. I'm hearing contracts. You could have contracts coming your way that have to do with TV. I'm hearing reality TV. This entertainer card has so much to do with like being a strong presence, being visible. Okay, you're being watched, and it's not just that you're being watched. Like, people are watching you because you have magic in your hands. Like, you literally are radiating at the frequency of magic. This is so beautiful. Wow. With the Pathfinder and the Entertainer, it kind of looks like you're transforming between these two units right now. Like, right now you're in this Pathfinder energy, but it's because you found your life purpose recently. And your Pathfinder energy has helped you in recognizing your, like, path. And I feel like you're transforming more into this Entertainer energy, but I'm getting a stronger connection to yourself with this Entertainer energy. We also have strawberries, which could be significant. He's literally like levitating strawberries, so you could feel really connected to strawberries as well. But whatever it is, like, it's gonna enhance. Okay, there's definitely a strong energy here where, like, however many people are already watching you, like, this is about to skyrocket. Okay, like, whether they're watching you now or you already have, like, I'm literally hearing millions of followers or people that are just watching you. It might not be the exact numbers that you see, but there are way more people watching you than you think are watching you right now. And there's a lot of anonymous energies that are watching you too that I can feel in this energy, okay? Whew, let me breathe on that for a second. When it comes to anonymous energy, your angels are also really guiding you right now to make sure that you're protecting your energy. Really good ways to protect your energy is prayer or envisioning. I personally envision gold armor all around my entire system, my energy system. Or you can even just like imagine like a gold center in your heart. Like, imagine your heart center, focus on your green heart energy, and then radiate it with the frequency of gold, and then shoot the gold out to kind of like create a barrier around your entire system so that your source energy is protected, and at the same time you have a reflective energy to anything else that wants to come towards you that you might not be interested in having. Plus, I'm hearing more people fall in love with you when what they see in you is reflective of themselves. And maybe you are a huge reflection already to people. Maybe you're like, you provide that to others and that's why they're so in love with you, and like why there's this like crazy like magnetic energy that you got going on. You're very magnetic, okay? But I feel like the reason like all these screens that are watching you, I feel like the reason they're watching you is because they're perceiving versions of themselves through you. And you're providing that to others, and that's why they're like falling more and more and more in love, is because you're reflecting back like even the highest versions of themselves through your own essence energy of your center. That's powerful. That's damn powerful. Okay. And now we have the shapeshifter. Are you kidding me? That goes so well with what we just said, but you probably also have always been someone who can like really radiate different frequencies for different people. Like, it's almost like everyone can see a different side of you. It's like you're never one form is what I'm getting. Like, you're never one specific being, because you're always in transformation. I'm hearing that you're someone that is like a master transformer. A master shapeshifter, okay? And I'm hearing that like because you're such a master at shapeshifting, it's like every single type of person, every single style or version of themselves gets to see or feel seen by you and through you, because you reflect so many different essences, because you yourself transform through all these different essences on a regular basis, okay? Whew. My sinuses and my throat just got a little clammy almost. Like, I'm also getting an energy of like stage fright. Maybe you're a little afraid to be seen. Maybe you're feeling like a little afraid of how much energy is being directed at you because you could feel it recently. That's definitely for sure. Yeah. Yeah, like you're a little like hot and like clammy. Like, it's like that energy before I'm seeing like someone walking out on a stage to like speak or something. And it's like that right before like your hands are clammy and you're like a little nervous and you're like radiating between the energy of like nervousness and excitedness because you're like, oh, like how's this gonna go? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. I feel like you have never been seen by so many people before. Like I feel like whatever this path is that you have recently accessed, it's a deeper version of yourself. It's a more vulnerable version of yourself. It's a part of you that is so reflective because you have witnessed and you are showcasing all of yourself is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. That's very beautiful. Just side note, that's very beautiful. I'm very proud of you. If that's you and you've been feeling this, please let me know in the comments. Or just tell me, send me a message. Okay, back on it. Yeah, there's definitely this energy of like, you've never had so many eyes on you, and so there's a little bit of like a fear, like a clamminess of this much energy, because it's almost like this new path that you're on is attracting an energy that's deeper than anything you've ever experienced before. And it's so funny, you can feel that it's going to continue and it's going to rise and it's going to raise too. We do have the 6 of birds and the spirit plane here. And then the pelican, let me see. Okay, so you're a little bit afraid. Yeah, there's definitely, the 6 of birds here has this energy of like, it's a bunch of planes flying in the sky, okay? And then there's one plane that's literally crashing down and is like going towards the city, like rolling down. And then we have the spirit plane too. So what I'm actually seeing here is that you have a little bit of a fear that like you might not be able to step up to the plate. Even though you know you can, okay? So there's a really strong energy here of like, you know that you're worthy, you know that this is what you're meant to do. Like this is a very, very divine like energy for you, okay? And there's a little tiny bit of you that's like, what if I can't step up and like be all of myself? And the reason that this came out here with the spirit plane is because I think that you have spirit guidance, and I think that you have a lot of energy on the other side, and a lot of energy, and I'm seeing energy points. So there's a lot of moments in time for you that are on their way to you that are orchestrated, very orchestrated, divine timing orchestrated moments from your angels. And that's again like a lot of this energy of like, it's going to enhance, it's going to become more, and it's like your angels are putting things into place. And the thing that they want to tell you through these 2 cards specifically is that they're there with you, and that you can step up to the plate, and that no matter what happens, like they're literally standing there with you. So as you're stepping onto this platform that you're stepping onto, your angels are right beside you, okay? They're literally right next to you, holding your hand, or their hand on your shoulder. They are rooting you on, like so massively. They're so proud of you. There's some okay, ease could be significant for some reason. I just said almost like eerie, but I didn't mean to. I meant to say there are some spirits here. There are some spirits here that want to tell you that they're very, very, very proud of you. They're very proud of you.
Just type in Joshua on ease.
Oof. Yeah, there's this very secure energy that they're giving me in their solar plexus, or in your solar plexus. So they want you to know that they're really proud of the way that you've transformed within yourself and within the way that you view yourself and who you are inside. They're very proud of you for that. They think that you've come really, really far. They feel like you used to struggle a lot with perception, and you've come to a really healthy place of perception where your only perception is of yourself and with yourself. And that's a very beautiful place for you to be, and they're so proud that you've come to this point, because this is the point of energy that is that center point for you to basically be so magnetic and rise onto this platform. They've been waiting for you to hit this point for a very, very long time. They have been so excited, like watching you, like rooting you on, waiting for you to get to this point within yourself where you were finally radiating and like so magnetic from this frequency of like true self-belief and true self-center, like true sight of self, okay? You really see yourself right now in a way that you never have before, okay? And they just want you to know they're so, so proud of you, and this is it. Like that's what they've been waiting for this whole time, to set in motion all of these divine timing and orchestrated moments that are about to happen for you. Oh, my battery's dying. Let me change it really fast. Okay, hi. I had to run out to my car to get the battery. I was like, oh, run before the energy goes away. But the energy does never actually go away. It just gets more intense. So it's all good. It's all good. We're fine. We're Gucci. Okay.
Gucci.
Whew. We have the pelican here. The pelican usually represents a spirit guide or someone that is going to be greeting you. It's someone that only greets you once you hit a certain level, and they don't greet everybody. So there's some kind of an energy that's going to be coming into your reality soon. Something that came out for a different group the other day. We'll refresh that. There's some kind of an energy that's going to be coming into your reality soon. Person. Possibly a person. And they literally don't take in very many people, or they don't greet very many people. So the pelican energy is like kind of more of like a hierophant kind of energy. Like it's kind of like a guide, it's kind of like a teacher. And they wait for you to hit the magic point within yourself where they then see that energy within you and they're like you. And then they basically take you beyond or into the next level of your reality or through this portal, okay? And there's a lot of spirit guide energy here too. So I bet you this is another one of those points of divine orchestration where like your angels have probably orchestrated a divine not union. I don't know why I said that, sorry. Maybe that concept freaks you out a little bit. But my nose looks really dark. There's a moment of, I'm a girl, let me be a girl, okay? There is, a divine, what's the word? Meeting. Divine. If you can think of it, comment it. I'm not thinking of union. It's like a divine. Why isn't this working? It's like a point in time where you and a person meet. Like divine. It's like a divine meeting. There's another word for it. What the heck? Anyways, it's probably one of those moments that your angels have been like working on behind the scenes for a really long time for you, okay? Wow, that's funny. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch decks. Because that one doesn't seem to want to be speaking anymore, so we'll see if this one wants to say anything. I'm like really, really hot, which is when I know Spirit's like really, really present in my body. Sometimes I don't even need the cards when Spirit's this present though. Okay. You're ranking up is what I'm hearing. You're ranking up. Okay, so I feel like you were raised in a very scarcity mindset. I feel like you were raised around lack of money or that you had to work really hard for money. This has to do with money. This is financial energy. And whatever this like, all this energy that's going in your direction, you being so seen, is going to also correlate to you ranking up when it comes to your finances, and a concept that you used to believe about your finances is going to literally be like shot. It's going to be nipped in the bud. Like it's like something that you used to believe or feel about yourself or how you could attain financial abundance or even how you existed for financial abundance. It's being nipped in the bud through this ranking up that you're experiencing. Because we have the 9 of Pentacles here, which is like complete financial security for yourself. So yeah, things are about to change. We have the Ace of Cups here on the bottom. You're about to go through some really large transformation is what I'm hearing. You're about to go through some really big I'm seeing a phoenix. I'm seeing a protected rebirth. A protected rebirth. Whoa. Okay, okay. Let's get a couple more. Okay, the image that I'm seeing is literally like, it's one of the ones from this other deck, which is interesting. And it's an image of this, like, there's 8, okay, how do I explain this? There's this pool of molten lava, okay? And then there's a rock in the middle that's not burning. And then there's 8 wands of lava being pulled up, like shot up all around this rock that's not moving. And on this rock is this book, this enchanted book of protection. And it's opened, okay? And this enchanted book is open to a specific page which has a spell about protection and resurrection of self. And so there's a giant phoenix being lifted out of this book. And that's the image that I'm getting. So I feel like you're very, very, very protected right now, okay? You're very protected. I don't think you realize how protected you are, or you do. Or you do realize how protected you are. But you're very protected in this transformation that you're moving through, or that is happening right now. I think it's happening now. I think you're already moving through it, but I think it's going to get more intense. Yeah, there's a massive transformation happening right now that's going to be taking you somewhere. There's an energy here of you're letting go of a lot of things right now, okay? You're letting go of a lot of things in order for, as this transformation is happening within you, okay? There's this like rising phoenix, and you're so protected, and as this is happening, you're letting go. It's like you're rising, again with that platform. The platform is really significant in this reading. You're really being taken upon a platform and moved to a new level, okay? And there's a part of you that's feeling a little down about the things that you're leaving behind, okay? There's a part of you that is still, you're feeling a little, it's like a sour energy, but it's like, it's almost like a little bit attached. Like you're like a little sad and sour that like, you're having to leave some things behind. But it's like, this is beyond you. This is a little bit more powerful than you realize. And actually, I think you realize that. I think that's why you're having these feelings, because you're a little afraid of what all is going to have to be left behind. That's what it is. Okay, you're a little bit afraid of what all is going to have to be left behind in order for, as this platform's going, because you're like not sure what can go with you. You're not sure what's going to like rise with you. But what we do have is that you're rising. Like there's no avoiding it, and I think that you feel this. Okay, we have the Empress here, the 9 of Cups, and the Lovers. So, I think that there is, we've already kind of touched on this a little bit, there is a part of you that you have found within yourself. It's that energy that your spirit guides showed me. It's that, you can't see my hand, but it's on my sacral, or not my sacral, my solar plexus. It's that sense of self that you have found, okay? It's that part of you that has really come together within you, okay? It's like you and you is what I'm getting. It's you and you against the world is the energy that I'm getting, okay? And you are a whole new level of partnership that you've never had before in your life. And this level of partnership, I am hearing in the back of my mind very quietly that there is a relationship that will find you because of this, okay? But this reading isn't about love because you're not there yet, okay? And maybe we'll do a love reading. Let me know if you want that, and we can dive back in and tap back into that energy. But what I'm really getting from this energy is that you have finally hit a relationship with yourself. You have finally hit that beautiful energy point where it's you and you. It's literally you and you, like two beautiful feminine energies, you and you against the world, and it's a level up. It's a level up, you and you against the world. And it's like a whole new level of union. Like this is a union that I'm getting, and it's you and you, okay? I keep emphasizing that. This is a union that is literally surpassing anything that you have felt in a relationship before because of the ways that you're showing up for yourself and the ways that you're holding yourself. I'm hearing that specifically, holding yourself, okay? The ways that you're speaking to yourself. I'm hearing the ways that you're speaking to yourself. So maybe you've been rewiring or re-reminding yourself recently, or even holding yourself and saying things like, I see you, you know, to yourself. Like, I see you so deeply and I'm so proud of you and I apologize and XYZ. Like, I feel like there's a lot of those things coming through where you're like really holding yourself through a lot of things that you've moved through energetically. And this energy, okay, this energy that you're cultivating within yourself, this relationship, is literally enhancing your magnetic frequency. Like, you're already magnetic. You're already like a bad girl Riri energy, right? You are a boss bitch. And I don't really say that, so I don't know. That's probably gonna resonate with some of you. Not all of you. Don't take it if you don't like that terminology. But I really get that energy, okay? And it's enhancing the attraction frequency that you're already at. Okay, this deck wants to speak again now. That's funny. Hold on. We're going in on this message. I'm here. We're here. I'm here. I'm your little spiritual teacher, guru, reader, whatever you want to call me. I'm here. I'm here to find out anything the angels want to tell you. Or trees. Yeah, you're being moved. That is so simply said. You're being moved. We get it. On a pedestal. Where else? What's new? What's different? Tell us something different. Ooh. My heart just got heavy. In a good way. Not in a heavy way. Like heavy in a like, there's a lot coming in your heart. Wow, the life map. Okay. So you have a really divine purpose. You have some sort of a prophecy, and there's no written prophecy, okay? But that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, you have a divine purpose. Like, I'm hearing life path purpose. You could be connected to life path numbers. I'm also hearing gene keys. Have you ever done your gene keys? If you have, you probably already know and resonate with that, but from this card specifically, like, I'm hearing gene keys. So I feel like if you haven't done that, that could be really, really powerful for you, okay? So you're being moved. You're being moved, and I'm hearing community. I'm seeing community too in this card. We have the Seven of Trees here, and it's a bustling town, okay? The Seven of Trees has to do with like all these different moving organisms coming together and creating this beautiful bustling town that is extremely abundant and like kind of like if you think about a farmer's market. Like, why can't I think? A farmer's market, like when you go to a farmer's market and it's so beautiful and it's all these local community members coming together and like everyone's selling all these goods, and like the energy at a farmer's market is just so fantastic because everyone's so in awe and like wants to spend money, and like also there's people receiving, and like there's all these different options. Like, it's just like this endless beautiful energy, right? It's like true community and cultivated energy from a pinpoint of a land point. I'm seeing like land points because farmers markets are to the place, they're specific to the place where you are, right? They have like local craftsmanship and like local organic produce and XYZ, right? So I'm getting a lot of that energy, and I feel like you're becoming a part of this map, okay? You're becoming a part of a local community, either in the area that you're in or online, okay? And since we do have a lot of online energy, you may be doing both, okay? But you may also be a part of, this is a collective reading, so there's probably some of you that are specifically tapping into a local community, and there's probably some of you that are tapping into a local community through the internet. So for example, I'll give you mine. Like right now, I'm reading tarot. And recently I've been tapping into the local community of tarot readers and mystics and those of us who talk about all of the new earth energy and like read for the beings of this community. And so for me, like mine would be a concept of like tapping into the tarot community online. So that's like that example of online, right? I'm so hot right now. Ah. But yours could be something else, and it could also be literally local community, because we have the 7 of trees here that came out. So it could very well be that you are genuinely like selling goods at a local community, or becoming a part of a town, or like a tattoo shop or something in the town that you're in. I don't know why I just said that. That was just what came to mind. So that could be significant for someone. But you're literally like tapping into this local community energy, and you're being moved into this position, this higher up position in that energy. Okay, that's what we're talking about. We're kind of like leading up to a point, which is where this pelican sees you, and like some other things happen in your reality. And all of this is connected to that community that you're tapping into. Okay, it's all connected. I'm hearing it's all connected. There's an energy here of like, it's like you've hit the doorway into the timeline of your reality, where there are so many orchestrated events happening for you soon, even now. They're starting now, and they're continuing to happen. Why did that come out but not come out? Ah, that's why. We already talked about rebirth. It was a rebirth card. Can you tell I'm like, sorry. I'm like, I keep moving my legs all around. I'm like, I'm uncomfortable. Because I'm just really, really hot right now. That's the only reason. It's energy center. Cosmic tree? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is such a gorgeous card. I'm gonna actually read it to you. I'm getting the call because I don't even know if I can like, I mean, I'm sure I could deepen into that, but I'm getting the call. Okay, I'm getting the call. Maybe you're gonna be receiving a call soon. That was beautiful. We are told that the cosmic tree is at the epicenter of all souls. It is where we all come from, and where we one day will return. It has had many names over time, but at its roots, it is the collective unconscious unfolding for eternity. It is the Great Mother, the life source of all souls, and the heart of the truth in all things. It has existed since the beginning of time, and will exist long after we are gone. It is wise to not seek out the cosmic tree, but rather to find comfort in its existence. Okay, so I feel like you and the Divine Mother, you and the cosmic tree, you and the source center, this is that energy that you've been tapping into recently, okay? I feel like you're in communication with source. Like, I'm really feeling like whatever you've done recently to like amp up your energy, it's you and you. It's you and source energy. And everyone's obsessed with this energy that you've tapped into because they don't realize that they can tap into it, okay? They're attracted to your energy. They're attracted to you, and you're magnetizing them to you because you're energetic proof that you can find your source energy within self. Okay? This is so beautiful. I feel like there's a message, there's a last message that wants to come through here. This has been a long reading, so if you've been hanging, I love you. Thanks for being here. There's one last message that wants to come through here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the question that I asked specifically as this last message came through was, how can you best guide yourself through this transformation that you're moving through? Okay, and we had two powerful energies that are masculine come out here, mixed with a balance between divine wildness and divine tameness. Okay, and then a journey pathway. So along this journey, what I'm hearing is that your angels want you to tap into your wildness. They want you to be all of you. There's a part of you recently that has been cultivating yourself in a way that you have existed in the past, okay? There is a part of yourself that has been becoming nitpicky with yourself recently as this has been happening, because it's starting to get big enough that you can see it happening and you're trying to conform, is the energy that I'm getting. Not conform to reality or conform to one thing in specifically, but conform to the way that you have previously existed when you have been in presence of others as upon a platform. That was really hard to say. In a way, when other people have looked to you in the past, there has been a persona of yourself that you have gone to stand in that light, to stand on that stage. And the angels are asking you here to destroy that presence, or to break through it and become more wild and more of yourself than you've ever been before in that presence. They're asking you to basically challenge yourself to level up and be more of yourself, okay? Through this transformation, through this platform rising, through this you being lifted, man. We have the Emperor and the King of Cups, so I feel like they really want you to step into a version of yourself that is not hiding anything, okay? The King of Cups is like heart opened, heart just out for everyone to see, and also is secure of their heart, aware of their heart being so available, okay? And then the Emperor is the truest emperor or the truest king of a land is someone who does rule with their heart, okay? And that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to close off and fall back on this old presence that you've been before, okay? They want you to step into this new presence of yourself, which stems from your heart. Your heart is profound. Your heart is so powerful. Whoever you are, your heart is one of the most valuable things about this energy center of your source that you've been tapping into, okay? It all moves through your heart. And your guides, your spirits, they want you to continue to move through this energy, but more. So in any moment that you're feeling stuck, in any moment that you're not sure how to move, fall deeper into more of you is what they want you to do. They want you to be all of you. They want you to be wild, and they want you to be tame, and they want you to be crazy, and they want not cut off by the camera like me, and they want you to be they want you to really just like laugh about it and cry about it and be every bit of yourself, right? Like, don't close off and think like, oh, I need to be this specific thing. Be crazy, be vibrant, be all of you. Like, let it out. If you need to scream, scream. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to be angry, be angry. Or be whatever energy is moving through you, like through your heart. Like, allow your heart to be felt and seen and present, because that's how you break through that old presence that keeps daunting on you to step into. You break through it, you shatter the mold, because you're not a mold, right? You're not a mold. You'll never be able to be yourself inside of a mold. So shatter that mold by being more and more and more of you. It's like, it's literally, I'm seeing this image of like someone inside of a molded shell, and like, you're shining so bright, it's like cracking all the edges of the shell, and like the more you are yourself, it cracks and shatters that edge, and it cracks and shatters that edge, till the whole thing busts open and you're just this beaming energy of magnetic, beautiful light. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And that's the guidance that the angels want me to give you right now for how you can move through this. What you can lean back upon is this concept, okay? That's what can help guide you, because you're going up, baby. You're going up and up and up and up and up, and you already know that you're a warrior. You already know that you're a queen. You already know that you're a goddess, okay? But that is all going to be enhanced, and you're literally being leveled, okay? You're being risen. I love you so much, and if this message resonated with you, I would literally it would melt my heart to know. So please let me know down below if this message found you, or if you resonated with it, or however the angels sent this to you. I would like to know that magic, because that's pretty special. But I love you so much, and this was a very, very deep message. So if you made it as far as we have gone,
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being part of it.
Thank
Thank you for
you so
having
much
us.
for listening and being here
listening.
with me.
Thank you for being
And
with us.
I will see you in the next message.
See you guys in the next one. God bless.